Nicola Mann, who's an anti-rape campaigner. Nicola, the case that we've all been hearing so much about in India that has aroused huge protests the length and breadth of India, people here have got on their high horse about that, but it actually sounds as if we're not much better at dealing with rape ourselves over here.
No, we're not. The women that pass through Women Against Rape, our organisation, say the same thing over and over again. The police, when they report rape, often don't carry out proper investigations. The attrition rate, they claim a lot of women pull out of actually going to court, but our experience is that that's not true. A lot of the time, pressure is put upon them by the police to drop the case before it goes to court. Investigations aren't conducted thoroughly and efficiently. Evidence is often lost or not gathered. Witnesses aren't contacted. And a lot of the time it's down to the police and the CPS as to why cases are closed, not women pulling out.
I have to say, I've, as a journalist, had this conversation seemingly over several decades now, and I detect that things aren't getting that much better for the victims of rape.
No, they're not, and the proof is through the women that pass through the centre, and these are just the women that find Women Against Rape. I think a lot of women that are vulnerable will not even talk about the fact that they've been raped to anybody, to either a friend or a family member, let alone going to the police, because they know that given that the conviction rate is so low and nothing is being done to increase that, or to improve the conviction rate, it's a battle from day one. It's a battle from the moment that it happens to you. There isn't enough support within the system, within the criminal justice system, for women to feel confident enough to report a rape to the police.
What's the most important thing that you'd like to see changed? Is it a cultural shift in this country, or is it a legal change that would make it certainly more likely that rape prosecutions would be seen through?
I think both, but I think from the legal side, that is so important for a woman to feel that she can go to the police and have her investigation handled efficiently, have the evidence collected, have her be believed, actually, to have the confidence that the CPS will not drop a case before it goes to court. And in the few cases where cases do go to court, to make sure that judges sum up adequately enough and that all the evidence is presented. We know of women who have come to us quite recently who have had a history of domestic violence before their rape occurred. And in court, unfortunately, judges don't always allow this evidence to be submitted, so juries aren't aware that these aren't just isolated incidents, and there's often a build-up before a rape is reported.
An astounding report and some very strong thoughts on it. Nicola Mann, thank you very much indeed. Well, those